On Twitter, I was accused of being pregnant. You could have just asked for my Reddit or something at that point. Oh, wait, no, maybe it was cocaine. Cocaine. Oh, it was cocaine. Oh, just cocaine. How was the blackmailing? 1 to 5 stars. Hello, my croplings. It's me. I am Crop's husband, back with another banger. Today, I'm addressing the allegations made on my name, which is not an allegation. I am here to admit that I am pregnant. Second, an allegation was made that I am a whore, or a slut, as some may say. I can't think of any other synonyms. That is also not an allegation because it's the truth. Okay, and then third off, I have started mething. Is there an adjective for meth? I have started snorting meth, injecting meth. Wait. How to eat meth. Okay. Eating versus you can eat meth? Huh? Can you see my screen? Is this... I don't think so. Okay, whatever. Eating meth. So it reaches the bloodstream slower if it was smoked or injected, because it would have to go through the digestive system first, before reaching the bloodstream in the brain. So the effects are slower to come on. It could take an entire hour or longer, but the high will last for a lot longer. So it could last for hours. In other words, you're making more bang for your buck. No matter how it's used, meth is toxic to the brain, yada yada. Meth ingestion puts the liver, kidneys, and digestive system under tremendous stress, which can lead to severe complications like internal hemorrhages. What are they? How do you hemorrhoids? Hemorrhage. How do you say hemorrhage? How do you say the pronunciation? Hemorrhage. Oh, I forgot I don't have the headphones on. Okay, whatever. Blah blah blah. Hemorrhage, tissue damage, or organ failure. So it says or, not and. So it could. So probably it's only one of them's gonna happen. That's not too bad. That's like tissue damage. Does it really matter that much? Organ failure, matters what organ, because don't you have 2 kidneys? Because it says it puts the liver, kidneys, and digestive system under a lot of stress. Girl, I have enough stress in my brain. I think they can deal with it. I put so much stress on myself that it's that I smoke meth. Okay. Finding hope through treatment. I forget that people actually smoke or do meth. It doesn't feel real because it's oh, wait, let me go back. Oh, because it's how, that's meth. How do you even start? Because I know in middle school or whatever, kids would, back in my day, it was like high school was the time when you would start doing drugs. Like you'd start smoking weed, whatever. And it was like vaping and weed. Like that's whatever. I am too lazy to just text this out, like put a text box in. But I forgot to elaborate on this point that I was gonna say that now it's like in middle school you start doing drugs, like you start vaping and stuff, like in the bathroom. Like, what? Okay, that's all. Also, okay, in college apparently some people have started smoking cigarettes. Like, I've heard my friend started smoking cigarettes, and then my friend's friend started smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, that was cool in like the 80s. Like, it's not even like cool to smoke weed. Like, it's just like, I guess it's like it's considered kind of cool, but it's like cigarettes, you're even less cool than when you vape. Like, that's like, what are you doing? Like, you lock in, bruh, lock in, okay? Yeah, and then also, oh wait, there was something else I was gonna say, but then I can't remember. Okay, but also, little story time. This guy, I was at a college party. Oh my god, Bro, I'm supposed to be working on, like, I have like 2 tests this week. It's what day is it? It's Tuesday? It's Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Monday? It's the 23rd of September. I think it's Tuesday. Well, anyways. Yes, I remember, because yesterday was Monday. Anyways. But, oh yeah, and I'm emo now. In case this is the first video that I have posted of me with my emo hair. Like, I was emo before, but not with the hair, you know what I mean? Anywho, oh. Peak shirt. I got it today. Yeah. And then, okay, so this guy I met at a party, and I, like, approached him and his friend because I was like, oh my god, like, the friend is so fashionable, like made his own clothes and everything, and I was, like, chatting with him, whatever, and I like, asked I asked his friend, I was like, I asked the non-fashionable guy, I was like, how old are you? And then he was like 22 or 23 or something, and I'm 18. And so I was like, damn, like, unk. And then he was like, no, I'm not unk or something. Like, boy, you're unk. You're unking about. Like, let's be real. And then my friend was like, boy, if I could remember right now. Imagine how funny it would be if I could remember what I was saying. Oh, he said, damn, you're pushing 30. And then I was like, yeah, like, do you have a wife and kids? And he was like, no, but do you want to be my wife? Cricket. You'd think this was like British land based on how the crickets were, but I, like, laughed it off. Like, I gave him the social dignity of not being, like, in the moment. And of course, like, I tell people this story all the time, so it's like, really, I'm not sparing you, but, you know. And then he was like, oh yeah, and then I, like, laughed it off. I was like, no. And I like, laughed or whatever. Anyways, but, okay, so I got the fashionable guy's Instagram because I'm like, I need his Instagram. Like, I'm gonna tweak. And then I was kinda obligated to get the odd one's Instagram. So I was like, okay, like, what's your Instagram? And he was like, the odd one to the odd one. And the odd one was like, what'd he say? Bro, I look like, holy crap. Okay, I swear I'm, like, I have blood in my stream. Like, I do not pee blood. That is not what I'm saying. But okay. On topic. And this guy was like, oh, I don't have Instagram, but I have like texting and Snapchat. And I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, Snapchat. Because I mean, Snapchat's like less personal than texting. Even though that's like Gooner app number 1. Like, you could have just asked for my Reddit or something at that point. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. 4chan user. 4chan? Didn't it get shut down? I heard about that. You know. Milady. But, yeah. So he was like, okay, what's your, or like, I got a Snapchat, whatever. And I was like, okay. And from then on, he would just call me randomly. And I was like, what? What? And like, I literally had like that conversation with him that I told you about. Like, that was the like one conversation we had. And then like, he like texted me once. He was like, what are you doing or something? And I'm like, okay. Like, yep, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just a nice person. Like, I like making friends and stuff. And I was scared of him because he had like a broken heart tattoo right here. And I was scared because I was like, I mean, you could be a gangster. I don't know. But like, I don't think I've met one. So I feel like that's like out of a cartoon. Like, who's actually in a gang? Not you, right? Right? Please. Yeah, so I was scared of him. And he, like, later I asked him, like, what does that tattoo mean? And he was like, heart cancer. Are you being serious right now? Broken heart emoji. Broken heart tattoo under the eye, like on the cheek. That's not heart cancer. That cannot be heart cancer. Like, if anything, that is much more similar to like the whole gang, like prison shit of like, what the hell? Of like the teardrop. Like, that is the placement. Okay? And I was like, I mean, I've never heard about like broken heart thing, but I don't fucking know. Like, that could be anything. It's like, okay. But yeah. And I was like, okay, but I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna judge this man. Like, it could have just also been like a dumb decision. Like, I mean, it in my opinion it was, but it's like, okay, I guess maybe it was meaningful to him for that reason. It could be. Like, I doubt it, but it could be. And it's like, I'm not gonna see this man again, so it's fine. Well, it turns out I kept seeing him, and it was like, and he was with his fashion friend. So it wasn't the type of thing where I could just be like, I am going to, like, I'm gonna block him, or like, if he says something, I'm just gonna be like, bro, like, what's going, like, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't have been an easy thing because I just kept seeing him around, and it was with a friend, and I wanted to like be friends with the fashion guy. So it was like, just, I suppose that reflects on fashion guy's character. But also, yeah, okay, it's true, because they seemed like really good friends. But anyways, and so I like, okay, my hair's really annoying me right now. Just like, oh yeah, okay. I swear it's not usually like this. What is going on? Okay, I mean, I guess this was just the moment that it decided to act up. But anyways, I digress. That's the phrase. Okay, I digress. And so, eventually, he would just, like, call me randomly, and, like, like, brother, I have not, like, what do you think's going on here? We've talked, like, twice, and each time we've talked, it's been so surface level. Like, I don't even know, like, who you are. Like, I know your age and, like, your name. Like, what's going on? Come on. Whatever, I guess. But he ended up being, like, he sent me, like, a picture of him holding, like, a wad of cash. Like, or no, not a wad, like a spread, you know, when you, like, you're, like, trying to flex on people, on the haters. And he had, and he, like, captioned, like, it was like a Snapchat caption, so it gives the impression that he tries this trick, the cheat code. Just wait. He tries this on many people because, like, he's saved it and then he sends it to other people. Like, this wasn't just a snap, like, it was like, you have saved it before, is my point. And the caption thingy, like the snap caption thing he wrote was, looking for someone to spoil. Huh? Oh, okay. That's silly. So I ignored that. But luckily, so what my strat is that when people say something weird, like, and then they say, like, a second thing, then I just reply to the second thing. Yeah, so that's what I did. And the second thing, I can't remember what he said, but it was something less odd. But yeah, so I like responded to that one. I ignored that one. But and then like later he was like, I'm going oh yeah, and also before this context, I kept saying, like, he would be like, what are you doing right now? Like, I'm like, you want to hang out, whatever. And then I just kept, like, saying stuff like, and they were genuine, like, they weren't just excuses, like, they were honest, but I also didn't want to do it, so it was like, either way, like, whatever. But he was like, yeah, yes, okay, fast forward. Eventually he was like, I need some girls to bring to a concert. You wanna come? And I'm gonna take you shopping. And oh yeah, and I was like, girl. And I was like, I don't even know what to say to this, so I'm gonna buy some time, and I'm gonna say, where? Concert where? And he said, oh, okay, low-key, I don't want to dox myself. I mean, I'm sure it's, like, super easy to figure out where I live and whatnot, but I'm like, eh. So, he said, like, a city, like, a bigger city than the one I live in, like, 40 minutes away. And I was like, ow. So that would mean that I'd have to be in a car with this man for, like, 40 minutes. Which I wasn't going to do that anyways, because I'm not, like, dumb. Like, there's a certain amount of crazy stuff that I would be willing to do, but that's just, like, asking to be sex trafficked. Pretty much. So, yeah. And he was like, oh, yeah. And then I said, like, I don't, like, I'll have to think about it or something like that. I don't know. And he said, okay. Oh, yeah. And I just know that this man was not looking for girls, plural. Like, I was like, if I didn't bring anyone along, I just know that I would be the only one there, and that would be so horrible. Like, I would die. Because it'd be one thing if I could just be like, oh, yeah, she wanted to talk to you. Because, like, I'm not going to, like, speaking with this man. Like, no. But, okay, anyways. And also, this whole thing was just very, like, how are you getting your money? And, yeah, so I was like, I'll have to think about it. And he said, also, I'll give you $200. Like, oh, yippee, okay, I'll go. Like, okay. I'm not gonna be your sugar baby. You're not even, like, old. Like, you're just, like, a drug dealer. Okay. Oh, yeah. Speaking of drug dealer, he then said, also, do you ski/snow? Which I was like, when he said, like, do you ski? I was like, oh, why are you asking me that? And then it was /snow. And I was like, this is drug terminology. Oh, yeah, I've never even heard that phrasing, so I know I'm really out of my depth here. Or you're making shit up, but I don't doubt that my abilities are lacking in that area of knowledge. And he was like, yeah, because I have 100 grams of ketamine and I can't remember, like, it was like 200 grams, some amount of grams of meth. So I'm like, oh, wait, no, maybe it was cocaine. Is meth the one that's like, it was the one that is a word for snow. Snow drug slang. Cocaine. Oh, it was cocaine. Oh, just cocaine. Like, whatever. But I was like, okay. And I said, like, nope, I actually don't do any drugs. I actually do not partake in those affairs. Wait, cocaine has to be illegal, right? Cocaine. Legality. Do I sound like a cop? Up to 2 grams of cocaine is legal. Or 5 grams of cocaine freebase. What is that? Huh? Yeah, I do not think he had 2 grams. I think he had 200 grams. Okay, what about ketamine? I don't even remember learning about that in health class. Yes, it is illegal to abuse ketamine. It's a controlled substance. Oh. Okay. Oh. Veterinary clinics. Okay. Oh, yeah. And I also remember him saying on his story that this guy, like, that he was on horse trank, which I remember from health class. I was like, alarms. He was on horse trank, and on his story, it was like a video of him, like, like in a fight with this other guy, and he was like totally stumbling and everything, because he was on this illicit narcotic. Is that what it's called? This illicit substance. And so blah blah blah, and he just got pushed or whatever, but it was like aggressive. So actually it wasn't a fight, like JK, but he like totally stumbled and stuff because he like couldn't walk right or something. I don't know. And so like the point of his story was, he was like, he had written like next time I see you, like I'm pulling up whatever, blah blah blah, a bunch of stuff, I don't know. And I was like, oh, this is just another reason for me not to ever be in the same vicinity as you. Vicinity. Yeah. Okay, like, also I'm like, this sounds like a smuggling story. Like, this sounds like a sex trafficking story. Like, I'm not sure if you thought I was dumb, like how dumb you thought I was, because why would you think, like, also you could have laced my shit with anything, like, I don't know, like, I'm not, also, do I look like someone who does cocaine? Like, are you asking me that because you, like, what was the purpose of you asking me that? Did you actually, or were you trying to, like, show off, or, like, just the logic there is, like, I don't know, like, I guess you might have just been sticking your head out, what's it called, sticking your neck out, like, okay, anyways, so that was chill. Yeah, but it's cool. That was my story. That is the craziest thing that has happened since college has started. Not by much. No, actually by much. Yeah. And I had also at one point been like, he was like, what are you doing? And he just like, I hate it when people ask that, because I'm like, you couldn't think of like an interest, like, if our conversations are that bland and you're like trying to strike up a conversation or whatever, it's like, are you actually just that uncreative, or do you not care enough? Like, are you not gonna put in any effort, or are you just trying to be nonchalant? Like, I'd like, okay, whatever. But he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm drawing my pony Sona, which is like, it's like furry, like it's like furries but for like bronies, so it's like My Little Pony, your pony. And so I was like, and I was, but I was like, that would be sick if he thought that was weird, which honestly I would have been surprised if he even knew what it was, which actually I think he did know what it was, or maybe I explained it to him, but I remember him saying like, dude, you should draw mine. Maybe he was like just going along with it, and he was like come over and draw mine, and I was like, I'm sick. I'm sick. Like, girl, I'm not coming. Oh yeah, and he was also like, yeah, I have a hot tub, like, blah blah blah, and that he's like renting this luxury apartment or something for $4,000 or $2,000, some large amount of money each night. I'm like, and I literally asked him, I was like, why would you do that? Like, that's just a waste of money. And I can't remember what he said, but I was just like appalled. Like, I was like, also, I'm, can I say this? No, I'm gonna get canceled for saying that. But I am very like money. I'm a Scrooge. I am quite the Scrooge. So just like hearing that, just like, PMO. That PMO. Yeah. I need to stop talking because I will continue yapping forever. This was meant to be like a 1-minute video. Fare thee well, traveler. Hopefully you enjoyed my little story time. If not, then I don't know why you're still here. Maybe out of obligation because I have blackmailed you or something like that, which is pretty chill. Tell me that it worked because that'd be awesome if you did, and then I could get some feedback and then be like, how was the blackmailing? 1 to 5 stars. And then you just like make a short answer reply of like what could have been better, like what worked, you know, like was threatening your family the thing that did it, or was it like killing your dog, like what was good, blah blah blah. Yeah, so do that for me and leave a like and a comment. This is a birthmark. These are all birthmarks. And also, these are all birthmarks. You can tell that since getting the emo hair, my forehead has gone awry. It's worth it though, because also no one can see it. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and goodbye. Transition out. Oh yeah, wait, stop! I am Crop's husband, and this has been another amazing video, and goodbye, fans and friends, and hopefully not family. Transition out. Wait. Wait, stop.